Good morning, children. Children, what do you do when you are thirsty? Yes, you drink water. Do you know what are the uses of water? We need water for drinking, cooking, washing, bathing, for plants and animals, and industries. So, water is very useful to us. We cannot live without water. Children, today we will do the next chapter in EVS, that is the story of water. Now, from where do we get water? Okay, we get water from the rain. Rain is the main source of water. When it rains, the rainwater gets collected in the rivers, ponds, wells, lakes, sea. These are the different sources of water. You can see the rainwater falls and fills up the lakes, ponds, rivers, and wells and seas. These are the different sources of water. So the places where the rainwater is stored are called as sources of water. The places where the rainwater is stored is called as sources of water. Next we'll see what are the uses of water. First of all, we use water to drink. We cannot live without water. So, we need water for drinking, bathing, washing, cooking, gardening, okay, mopping and mopping the floor. And also, we use water for plants and animals and also in the industry. Now, the water we get in our houses is from the taps. We collect water from the taps and we store the water in our houses. So how do we store in what do we store water in our houses? We store water in pots, buckets, tanks, drum and syntax. Now these are the containers in which these are called containers in which we store water. Now what are these containers made of? What are these containers made of? You can see the first one container, a pot which is made of mud. Then you have the next container which is made of copper. Then you have the plastic bottle which is made of plastic. Then you have a bucket made of brass. Then you have the syntax tanks made of syntax. Then you have a steel tank. And then you have a tank which is built with concrete. So these are the containers which are made of different materials. Okay. Now how should we store drinking water? How should we store this drinking water? It has to be kept clean. If it is not clean, then and we drink the unclean water or dirty water, what happens? We become sick. So we should store how we should store water. We should store drinking water in clean containers. Okay. First of all, the container in which you fill water, that container should be washed clean, and then you have to fill it with the tap with the water, and you have to see that the container has a tap so that you don't have to dip your hand every now and then. When you dip your hand into the water gets contaminated, the water gets dirty. So if it has a tap, then what will happen? You don't have to put your hand in it. And then you have to see that the container is covered with a lid. It is closed with a lid. And also we should drink boiled and cooled water to keep good health. When we boil water, what happens? The germs, if there are any germs present in it, they will dies. So that is why we have to boil the water, cool it, and then use it for drinking to keep good health. Children, do you know even plants and animals need water to live? Plants and animals also cannot live without water. So, plants and animals also need water. So, water is very, very useful. We should not waste water and we should not dirty the water bodies. So, we should not waste water and dirty it. We have to save water and conserve it. We have to save the water and conserve it. Children, go through this lesson, The Drop of Water. It's on page number 27, lesson number 4. Thank you.